I'll try to be so nice.
Accurate.
No, I think Alex's meet was great. I think, this year last semester she got knee surgery, and so her journey in breaststroke has been kind of up and down, but I was really happy to see her have a great 100 breaststroke. A best time was really awesome. Great 200 breaststroke qualifying for Worlds in that event. I think that felt good for you. Just swimming more on the world stage. I feel like that was something you wanted to do last summer and didn't get to. So I'm excited to watch Alex out swinging in Singapore multiple times. And of course there was the 2IM fan favorite. I don't think she was super happy with the time, but I feel like there was room for improvement in that race, and that's gonna show in Singapore. She's gonna tune up the details and hopefully finally go under that 207 barrier. But yeah, I think overall it was great. And then the 50 breast was just a little splash and dash, kind of channeling what I do maybe, but a different stroke. So that was also kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought Gretchen's meet was also fantastic. It's kind of hard for her to go to a meet and not throw down, top 10 times in history. So the fact that she was able to put up that was your second fastest 100 fly time ever, just off her PB, tie the American record in the 50 free, break the American record in the 50 fly, and also get top 2 in the 100 free. That was one of her goals coming into the meet that she shared with me. So good job. You got all your goals. And yeah, I think everyone should expect that Gretchen will be faster in Singapore and be eyeing some of those butterfly world records.
Okay, wait, I want to do like a fun little play on words, kind of. The backbone in the back to back to back to back.
Oh.
Is it 4? It's 4 back to back. Oh, okay,
5.
Sorry. Backbone in the back to back to back to back to back. Because she was there for all 5. And obviously we've seen other people step up, score a lot of points for our team and do what they need to do, but Alex was consistently doing that for us every single year, and I think that's one of the reasons why we're so sad to kind of see this class of the 4th and 5th years go, is just some of those really consistent people that have, like, no one else can say that they were there for all 5. You were the only one. So that's gonna be like the end of an era, and it was really cool while it lasted.
I would either go with something simple like goat, or something like that,
Okay.
or I would do something, if I wanted to do a longer one, I would do like the story of the greatest NCAA swimmer of all time or something. It's been so fun to watch Gretchen compete over these last 4 years, and I think what has been the most fun is the fact that she was really able to grow into her races, and she was always really good. #1 recruit out of high school.
Number 2.
Sorry, number 2. Okay,
actually,
yeah. Sorry. Anyways, I'm glad you remember that. And
Never forget.
always a great sprinter, but just for her to come to UVA after missing the Olympic team, missing the World's team by 1/100th the summer after her freshman year, and then really just honing in on everything that, just fully trusting Todd, fully trusting the training process, the strength program that we have, and then to watch her just totally grow into, I don't know, I just really feel like you have this story of these obstacles turning into just history. So I'm very proud of her, and I do think that she, if not then one, top 3 greatest NCAA swimmers all time. So that's a pretty big
It's been really fun, honestly, and for us it comes super naturally for some reason. I feel like we can have a very authentic yet guided conversation with each other, even on camera, and it's been fun. I wouldn't say that it's been totally different to like who we are off a camera and just behind the scenes, because like I said, it feels natural. But I do feel like we kind of mess with each other on it, and we aren't afraid to bring up maybe some things that we don't talk about all the time, because more sensitive subjects like maybe the DQ or I don't know, missing a team or whatever it may be, like we're not afraid to open up about that in front of a wider audience. And I think we always do that in our own individual interviews, but it's nice when we actually get to talk to each other about it and help one another talk through that kind of stuff and those struggles we've had, and then share how we've overcome. And maybe it helps encourage people to also go just talk about things with others, because I feel like it helps me. And they don't necessarily need to film it and post it, but it seems to be a very authentic, real, and productive conversation every time we get on that podcast.
Yeah, I think in terms of timing, the podcast that we did like in partnership with our collective here at UVA, I think it was really like cool for us to be doing it in our last semester as NCAA athletes, because it gave us an opportunity to reflect on both of our NCAA careers and what we've been able to accomplish individually, and then also just being a part of this team that now, you know, is kind of a legendary team, and the streak that we've had. So that's what I've personally enjoyed the most about it, is just being able to kind of like, I don't know, it was your senior spring and obviously my last semester with the team as well, and being able to recap NCAAs, ACCs, and you know, we just did an episode with Katie Grimes, like getting to talk to our teammates and kind of you know, share those conversations like Gretchen mentioned that are very authentic and show a lot about our team culture and just the dynamic that we have here. So it's been really fun. And being a pro now, I think the transition has been, you know, something we've kind of had to adjust to, but also I think it's very like,
we knew how it would work just because we did so much NIL stuff throughout the course of our college careers. So it's nice to not have school, to put a little bit more energy into it and actually feel, you know, like we're living a balanced life. I feel like sometimes I would get overwhelmed with all of the different aspects, but it's nice to know that this is kind of our job. We swim and we eat and we sleep, and then we, you know, work with our sponsors and use social media. It feels like it's forming into more of a daily routine of that, and feeling definitely like a real job.
Yeah, it definitely, like, the mindset change at least is definitely like, this is what we do now. Like, I'm not a student athlete, I'm just a athlete.
Professional swimmer.
I mean, still like to learn stuff, obviously, but like, yeah, I'm a professional swimmer. So, I mean, it's pretty cool to say though. Like, I think this has been something that we always wanted to do, and we didn't know, I mean, you never know if you're really going to get the chance to do it. So to be able to have as much support as we have heading into even this summer, but also 2028, like I think that means a lot to us.
Well, so we'll do the training camp in Thailand, and that's definitely, at least for us, like we won't really be resting there, maybe at the very end of it. And I don't think there's going to be really anything to do there. I'm pretty sure we're in the middle of nowhere. So, not sure about that. But once we get to Singapore, you're right, I'll definitely be fully rested. I think we have like 4 days before the meet starts on a Sunday. And from my experience last time, like I'm not sure if I'm ever going to be adjusted to the time change, because I think it's 12 hours ahead. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll be sleeping normally by then. But I mean, I feel like all over Asia there's just these insane breakfast buffets, so definitely in Singapore looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to getting some iced coffee on the go. I feel like they have cute to-go cups. There's an amazing mall there that we were just talking about, and we were talking about how we want to get all of our tax refunds when we go
Gretchen was saying that she didn't want me to come with her because...
Well, she gets stressed when she buys nice things, and I'm like, sometimes you just have to treat yourself and pull the trigger.
I'm just responsible.
Which is fine. I'll respect that, but can't have a hater. You can be like the devil on my shoulder, and Kate will be like the angel.
Right,
and
yeah.
And which one tells you to buy things?
Kate's like,
bye.
Okay.
And I'm like, are you sure you need this, or like, do you want a different color? Like,
And I was like,
I
no.
think usually those roles are reversed, but it's fine.
yeah. Yeah, I guess Kate's
Okay,
the
yeah,
devil.
yes, sorry. Angel to my ears.
Yeah.
But yeah, great mall. Our mom is gonna be there, so hopefully get to see her a little bit. But mostly once we get there, it'll just be a lot of swimming, staying out of the heat.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm trusting it's gonna be a better taper experience now that we've both been there before. We know what it's like, and having that experience is helpful.
Yeah, I'm really excited, but there definitely are some just logistics to get over. Like, it will be really hot there. I mean, obviously the flight is really long, but we've done it before. Like, I'm not concerned. And yeah, I'm excited. I think it's a great group of girls, and a lot of rookies on the guys' side, but that's also really fun. And we have a really big group of UVA people going, so love to have some familiar faces and just be surrounded by, a little bit of normalcy in, we've never been to Thailand before, so, in a country we've never been to, but I'm excited. We definitely have like a routine, definitely like a sleeping routine. We'll be rooming together also, so
Most likely. Yeah.
it helps that we're kind of
Naps.
on the same nap routine. Yeah.
I mean, once taper hits, I feel like it's totally like an eat, sleep, swim situation,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
very
But we do want to
monotonous.
get out a little bit in Singapore because it is such a cool city. So, like, I love a good distraction. It just needs to be a little bit more contained than maybe like the Fort Lauderdale going to the beach in the middle of sessions distraction.
Yeah, I can't be doing that.